She wants to see her daughter.
Who does she think she is? She can't even run her own life. She doesn't deserve a child like Elizabeth.
Oh, I couldn't agree more. I'm sure you're a much better mother than Chrissy will ever be.
That wouldn't be hard. Come on. Of course, she's a lovely little kid. Real easy to look after, you know?
Yes, I'm sure. But, Chrissy is still her mother.
Not for long.
Oh? You've got full custody?
Not yet, but I soon will have. Just got to go through the courts.
Oh. Be real rough if you missed out.
Why should I? I've taken good care of Lippy.
Yes, I'm sure, but it wouldn't hurt to, or shall we say, increase your chances.
What do you mean?
Well, if you were to show a little more compassion, bring Elizabeth in to see her mother, I'm sure it would go very well with the courts.
She should be kept away from that bitch.
Oh, we know that. It's up to us to prove it. But if you were to bring her in, well, then I could tell the court how very reasonable you've been. And what an unfit mother Chrissy is. That's what you want, isn't it?
You'd do that?
Sure.
Okay, it's a deal.
Good. Tomorrow, then.
All right. Tomorrow.
Hope my friend isn't on laundry duty today.
Don't matter if she is. Her type don't pounce in front of an audience anyway.
Thanks a lot. You never know when they're going to crawl out from under their rock, do you?
Chrissy, can I have a word with Hannah on her own place?
Yeah, sure. You wait right here, Chrissy. I really don't think I've got anything to say to you.
Well, I'd like to straighten out a couple of things.
What about?
I just think we had a little misunderstanding, that's all.
No way. I read you loud and clear.
Well, you read wrong. Hannah, I wasn't making a pass at you.
Well, that's a new approach. Why don't you pass it on to Ferguson? She could do with a little subtlety.
Yeah, she could. Look, I'm gay, Ferguson's gay, but that's where any similarity ends.
You don't say.
I would never push myself on someone. I believe that a relationship should be a two-way thing with some love and caring.
Look, love, Jude's all right. She's never come on, Evie.
So why the extra interest?
Well, I thought if I muscled in, she'd lay off, that's all.
She won't.
Well, it was worth a try. It still is. I'd certainly never intended for you to take it the wrong way.
Well, I always thought I did have a vivid imagination.
Maybe you've been looking under too many rocks, huh? Well, now that that's settled, how about I keep Ferguson off your back while I'm here, okay?
Okay.
Oh, and how about this? We have since found Mrs. Smith's story to be completely unsubstantiated. Thank goodness for that.
The women won't be making statements against officers again in a hurry.
No. But I don't understand why they did in the first place. Steve's been pretty good to them.
That's his mistake. They'd do anything to cause trouble.
Oh, yes, but sexual harassment, that's horrible. And he could have lost his job.
Well, he won't trust them again to keep their mouths shut.
About what?
No, Latham's got the morals of an alley cat. Can't blame him for getting carried away.
You're not saying it was true.
Who knows?
Steve's not the type to abuse his position. Anyway, you said you were with him all night.
So I did.
Well, weren't you?
Let's just say he's a fellow officer. Oh, maybe he touched Latham. Maybe he didn't. Who knows?
I can't believe Steve would take advantage of a prisoner like that.
Can't you? I heard there was one a while back that he was supposed to be having it off with. Because he always changes the subject when it comes up, so we don't quite know, do we?
And if it was true, wouldn't you do something about it?
Why? We've got a lousy job. The most important thing is that we show some solidarity. Let each other know that there's someone we can rely on when things get rough.
Come on, Doreen, shake a leg. I want that stuff today, not tomorrow.
Yeah, well, I've been thinking, Bea.
Don't strain yourself, love.
I think we had a real good thing going with that book, and now that Faye's chucked it in, I think I should take it on.
You?
Yeah, why not? Somebody's got to keep things running around here.
Because it's bloody hard work and the fastest way to get a bashing if you stuff it up.
Come on, Bea, I'm going to be out of here soon and things are real expensive on the outside. And I thought I could use the extra cash.
Oh, OK, give it a whirl. At least I'll be around to keep you off the chopping block.
All right, then, Ian, continue working.
Judy, I've had a talk with the parole board chairman about that job at the halfway house.
Oh, nothing's gone wrong, has it?
Quite the contrary. He thinks it's a good idea.
Did you hear that, everyone?
Yeah, gee, and you're doing so well in the laundry trade, too.
Yeah, fancy changing your job at this time of your life.
Come on, girls, I'm not out of here yet.
I think it's fairly safe to say you will be tomorrow after the hearing.
I can't believe it, you know. A new job and a new home. And I can't wait to see that new house. Hope it's in the style I've grown accustomed to.
You'll get a chance to see it before the hearing. Mrs. Morris is meeting Myra there, so you can have a quick look round then.
Thanks for everything, Mrs. Davidson.
Sad to lose a friend, isn't it? Still, I'm sure we'll find ways to console each other.
There's no way I'm going to be safe from that cretin when Judy gets out of here.
Come on, ladies, you've got to be in it to win it. There'll be no worries. I'll give you point over SP odds.
What the hell's she up to, advertising a breakout to the screws?
Nick Wentworth's new bookie.
What? You're kidding. It's like leading a lamb to slaughter.
Not my idea. You know what Doreen's like when she gets a bee in her bonnet.
Oh, God. Poor kid, she'll only get in a lot of strife.
Look, you just concentrate on that big, beautiful world on the outside. I'll take care of what goes on in here.
Bee's still looking at me like I'm rubbish.
You're not the only one. You're not very popular, but at least she's not trying to get at you like you know who. She's got plenty of money outside. Ferguson put in a hard word on me, so why the hell am I still sitting here? Where's that friend you were going to get me?
Yeah, all right.
Or have you got anything in mind?
I'm working on it.
OK, Latham, you've got a visitor.
Is it Elizabeth?
Yes, she's with your sister-in-law.
Oh, tell me, Mrs. Powell, where is she?
In the garden. Look, aren't you going to finish this first?
You got to be joking. I'm not interested in lunch with me babies here, am I?
Well, well. Looks like Ferguson came through with the goods after all.
Elizabeth! Hello, darling. How are you then, hey? Oh, have you missed your mum as much as she missed you? Hmm? Oh, what have you done to her hair then?
She likes it like that.
Look, I know what's best for me own kid, Brenda, don't I?
Like making me bring her into a prison.
I want a word with you, Brenda. How come you haven't brought her in till now?
Just couldn't put her through it. Children remember things.
She's my baby. I've got a right to see her.
It's bad enough having to come here myself. Gives me the creeps, all these steel bars and security checks.
Oh, then don't bloody come. I'll get someone else to bring her in.
Suit yourself. But I suppose I can put up with it till after the hearing. It's been set for the 29th, did you know? Derek will be back by then. We can go to the court together, as a family. Just what Elizabeth needs.
Shut up, Brenda.
I'm sure the court will take that into consideration.
There's one thing you've forgotten, though, isn't there?
What's that?
Derek's going to want to go wherever I want her to, and it's not bloody well with you. He is my brother, remember?
Yeah. He's my husband.
Hi. Oh, you wouldn't try the chops. Tough as old boots.
Oh, I'm not hungry. That was a pretty good retraction the Dispatch printed this morning, wasn't it?
So it should have been.
I suppose having Miss Ferguson's support is what clinched the matter.
Look, they've apologised. I'd just like the whole thing to fade in the sunset like a bad movie, OK?
It was all a lie, wasn't it?
Oh, Wendy, for God's sake, thanks for the vote of confidence.
I'm sorry. It's just that I wouldn't like to think the women were being taken advantage of, that's all.
I don't think much of them taking advantage of us either.
No, of course not. Is that what happened with Sandy Edwards?
What?
Well, you know what everyone's saying.
And you believe them?
I just wanted to hear from you.
Look, I've heard enough of the whole subject. Let's just drop it, huh?
You're not going to deny it?
What is this, Wendy?